I have no idea how big this was. And here's the bog filter. Now this is where I'm concerned. What do you think, John?
It's a lot deeper than I thought.
Big days finally come, it's time for planting. And they're still okay. How's it going, GG family? There's John back there. Hey, John.
Hello.
How's that waffle? Wait, you haven't eaten it yet.
I can eat it tomorrow, though.
Yeah, anyways, before we get on to our next video, we want to throw in a positive comment shout out.
And this one is going to Nikki G. And Nikki G, she writes, "Can't wait for the pond to be finished," which we responded, "Thanks, it takes a long process." And she responded back with, "I bet it gives me an idea for what to expect when we redo our pond." So good luck when you redo our pond, when you redo your pond, and then catch the video next week where you will see the completed pond. It has been completed, and I can't wait to show it to all of you viewers.
Got that, Nikki G?
Geek Nikki G.
Morning, GG family. How you doing? Yesterday, I am sick, but yesterday when I came home, it was too dark, and I couldn't record to show you guys an update of what they've done. Oh, John's back. He's not sick.
I'm not what?
He's not sick.
Nope.
I'm sick. Anyways, let me show you what they did yesterday, so you can see before they get started today. So those are the Aquascape urns, or part of them, and I have no idea how big this was. I mean, the measurements on paper are just, I don't know. I didn't imagine it that big, but it's huge. Looks like they took a big piece of slate and cracked it into shape, so they can kind of paved it right there. Pave. They dug this out right here. This area right here.
Is that where the jacuzzi's gonna go?
Yep, jacuzzi. Alright, that is for the urns. Looks like they put down the 3/8 inch pea gravel. Everything's coming along. They put in the 2 Aquascape bowls. I don't think they're positioned yet, or they're not solid. Yeah, they're not firmly in place yet. Start working on the stream. And here's the bog filter. Now this is where I'm concerned, because this is lower, that is lower than this. So they need to raise it up on the side somehow. Hopefully they can do it. But yeah, it's coming along. It's getting close to being done. What do you think, John?
It's a lot deeper than I thought.
Yeah, it is. I think they should start filling in water today and I can start planting. Anyways, let's watch them.
These things are freaking tall.
It's upside down, by the way. That's the top. This is the bottom. It's upside down, by the way. It's upside down, by the way.
Like, that's almost as tall as I am. I can only imagine how much that weighs. These basins ready. They filled all of that in. But it looks like this thing is almost done, I would say. I'd say they're pretty much done. Maybe. I don't know.
The other day, when I came home from work, I didn't get to inspect the pond. We didn't get to go over it together. Well, so let's do that now. So let's take a look, see what we got, see what they did, and see how they did it. All right. So first we got the patios here. Still here. They broke up the slate into patterns. They got it prepped and ready to be paved down. Ready some drip lines right there. See, there's the urn, and here's the urn. The 3 urns, I set them up, and they have them upside down. So I started flipping it over. That's the bottom right there. I said they put the top down first. Yeah, this is the bottom. They have them upside down. That's not how it's supposed to be. And they ran them over there. Okay. Whole bunch of rocking up, and they filled up the bottom a little bit because it looks like they have some plants right there that they're waiting to plant in. I added in some driftwood down there. That's the driftwood I bought from the store, or not the store, but the wholesaler. So there's the driftwood. Set in a nice little formation. It looks very natural. It's like a little gateway. As you zoom in, the driftwood. I was going to do an Iwagumi style there, but I don't have the large boulders I need because they kind of took my boulders and used them to rock the sides. So I'm about to go look for more boulders because that's kind of dinky. That's not what that's not good enough. Anyway, so that's that over there. It looks like they hooked up the water bowls. They got water in them. Right there. So what they're going to need to do, what I want them to do, is if they're going to need to fill up the water bowls with gravel, and they're going to plant them. So this is going to make a secondary bog filter. And this right here, this area right here, it's not supposed to be gravel. It's supposed to be slate. So they need to change that or fix that. The other urn is up, the other water bowls over there. And then we go over here to the bog filter, and this is very unpleasing. You see the level? We have a water level issue here. You see the sides? Though this bamboo fence is not meant to be a retaining wall. The bog filter was supposed to be the high ground, and the pond's supposed to be the low ground. Well, it looks like they built the pond up as the high ground and the bog filter is low ground, so now they got built a bog filter. Which is, I see potential issues here. Can you see the back right there? That's supposed to be where the water drains out from the backyard. So now it's blocking in. It's just going to be rode away. You can see the liner. It looks very sloppy and ugly. I don't like that. They definitely need to redo that. But to fix, after they fix this, they have to fill the whole thing with smaller gravel, because then you gotta plant it. You don't want to see much water here. See this? Look what they did here. Look what they did here. They're taking the liner and they're running up the bamboo fence. They're rocking in the side. They're using it as support. And man, this side, it doesn't look too bad as but on this side, you can, in front of neighbors or when you're out there, you see that liner running up the fence. That's just ugly. That's not what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to look natural, you know. So I'm very unhappy about that. They definitely need to fix that. That's not acceptable. Because now, see how high the stream is compared to the bog filter, the pond. So they need to raise that water up even a couple more inches, which is not good. Or they gotta lower this down. They gotta lower the whole thing down. Yeah, that's not acceptable. They need to fix that. So it looks like that was the progress they did. Some things are good, some things are bad. Most of it's coming along nicely. A few issues, minor issues. Actually, big issue with the bog filter. The urns, not a big deal. They fixed that. Anyways, so that's what they did today, or the other day, and so we'll see how it goes. It's getting close to completion.
Que nos necesitamos, que la vida es más bonita cuando vamos de la mano. ¿Cómo puedo enamorarte? ¿Cómo puedo convencer de lo mucho que te amo?
No me creas esta parte, mi raza. Enseguida te voy a decir de la llamada que recibí este fin de semana, que no me gustaría que nadie de ustedes que me están escuchando pasaran por lo mismo. Así es que todos los detalles.
Retaining wall there, that's cool.
Esta rola.
Perdón, si destrocé tu frío y frágil corazón. Yo sabía que no
Get in there.
había amor.
The big day finally comes. Time for planting, and they're still okay.
Our trip that we couldn't record.
Yeah, I got the coupling for that, and put the plants over here. They're dying over them, right?
That water's cold. Feels kind of good. It's not that cold today.
You probably won't be able to hear a lot of what you're saying.
Still a little sick. I guess we'll just have to make do with this.
Eh?
Oh gosh! Scoot back. Yeah.
Too close.
So what do you got there, James?
What do you got there, James?
They're all named and species in there.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a lot of these plants, you got to be careful.
Got some Java fern and
Yeah. You're like a mad scientist over here. And what are those there in the bag? Anacras and
no, these are Java fern.
oh. Okay.
Yeah. All this would thrive in like a CO2 planted tank, but since it's not CO2, it's gonna take a while. So they're ferns.
Oh, okay.
Water fern.
Yeah. Wow. It's gonna be like a jungle underneath there. Huh.
Go, yeah.
Yeah. So you got depths on all those? Does it say what depth and all that?
Yeah, I kind of have an idea how tall each one will grow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got foreground and background.
Okay.
So, good.
Because those grasses there that we have in the irises, they're gonna go in like this deep of water. Most of it sticks up out.
Perfect.
So we'll put those around the area.
Yep.
The irises are gonna bloom in February,
Uh-huh.
so you'll probably get some blooms this year, but it takes 60 days to root.
Okay.
Once they root, you know, if we get some heavy winds and they fall over, just put them straight, put a little rock there until, then they'll hydroponically root right into the rocks and gravel.
Okay.
So sometimes, you know, depending, they take a little while. The taro, they'll die back
Yeah.
in the winter, but as they're growing, you know, just pull them apart and throw away anything that you deem necessary to keep it under control.
Okay.
Because the taros, they could grow and take over the whole pond. The iris gets like this big around, so you want to split that every couple years, just like we split them right there.
Okay.
Now the sweet flag, which is the small thinner grass,
Yeah.
those are slower growing. That's what we mostly put in ponds because they don't take over. Because most homeowners, we come back 2 years later and we're like, oh my God. So we stopped putting in a lot of different plants. And
Okay.
for homeowners, most are not as enthusiastic as you are. That is, you know, don't have a problem coming in and thinning out and things.
Okay.
So, and all these plants here, they're gonna grow, and all those ones, the yellow and purple ones, they're gonna grow and soften up all these rocks. They're spread out like this.
Yeah.
And then, you know, they'll hang down and bloom like 3-4 times a year.
Okay. So did these come from your store?
Oh yeah.
Okay. I was like, look like they've just been plucked.
Can you eat them?
Yeah, I mean, it's taro, they eat the root. I don't,
Yeah, okay.
but they cook them up.
No poi?
No, I mean,
He's Hawaiian.
oh yeah? Oh, you know, they're growing over there crazy. But we grow them in big tubs, and then we pull them out and then split them up. Because we just have them in big tubs.
Taro chips are delicious. So I have a question.
Yeah.
Are you wearing gloves just because you don't want to get dirty, or is there like a actual like legit reason?
Because it's harder to get down here. This thing is stuck to me.
So it's just to keep your hands clean. It's not good. It's not gonna like contaminate the plant or anything.
No.
Alright, I just wasn't sure.
So we're gonna start with the background plant first. Let's do the background plant first. Let's do Rotalia red.
I'm gonna come here during the summer and start fishing.
Oh, isn't that cool?
It's pretty. Make a hand puffy in there.
Nice.
Cups like that. Yeah.
That's gonna look really good. I like the way you did that tree formation there too. Really nice.
So you break that apart, or do you just plant it as like
No,
the
you gotta
giant
break it apart.
You do?
Yeah, it's too clumpy.
So, you know, most of those aquatic plants, once they get rooted, the
Yeah.
fish aren't gonna pull them up.
Yep.
But if you put fish in here right away, they might start pulling the plants out, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
So
I'll probably wait. But, oh, hello.
he's having fun over here.
Usually this stuff, you put in like fine gravel.
Is this not fine gravel?
No, this is like planting gravel.
Like what contribes fine gravel? Like is it like smaller or?
Everything was like that smaller or smaller.
Oh wow, okay.
You want to put these in spots where it gives background, but it doesn't cover up like accent pieces, focal points.
So you don't want to put it like right next to it,
A lot of these are gonna melt away and die because they need CO2.
Don't you have like the liquid CO2?
That's not CO2. That's just a reactor for 12 hours. A lot of these people mistake that as CO2. So I'm gonna focus on the background plants first. So these are all red leaves. Rotalia red. Nice and pretty. Brittany should be here. Yeah, she should be helping. She would like this.
She would, but you didn't tell her. I didn't tell her because we didn't know. I didn't know. Did you know?
Sometimes.
Sometimes you knew. She messaged me last night and she said, if you booby trap a safe, does that make it an unsafe safe or a safer safe?
So these next plants, these are Nana Petite. You can't stick them in the soil.
Because
These absorb directly from the water column, not the soil. If you put their roots in the soil, they'll rot and die.
oh,
So they have to be attached to rocks or driftwood or somewhere.
you did it.
That's it.
Do a swan dive. It's deep enough, right?
And as we watch the water fill, if you like this video, please hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. We come out with videos every Tuesday and Thursday. And catch us next week as we reveal the completed pond.